everybody, I hope you're having a good day. It's time for more ghost trick. Let's go. Let's go. Ba 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 ba. Wabam. I hope you're all having a good day. I've been doing pretty. What is that? Oh, I'll turn it down a little bit. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day. I've been doing pretty good. I hung out with one of my cousins today, and we had a good time. No, error, no! You can't steal my chalky milk! No, you can't take it, it's mine! It is mine! It is mine, you can't take it. Where is the No! Where did I go? Oh, I clicked the wrong thing, that's why. Where am I? No! Where are you, chalky milk? I will find you. Why is it? Why is it not here? Where's the corb? You cannot steal my chalky milk. Did you actually? You actually did steal it. What the fuck? What is... This is an invisible box. Oh, that's... Where's the corb? No. I will find the chalky milk. I will find it. I will find it. I will find it. You cannot steal my chalky milk. I will come and find you, and I will break your Legos. Ah! Take that. Your Legos are mine. The Legos. Where is the corb? The corb, like... Where'd she go? You are an evil being. You are a pure evil error. Why would you do this? No, the corb. Where did it... It must be on the main screen. Hang on. Let me see if I can... There's my chalky milk. Hang on. Now, get over here. Why won't it let me... It won't let me grab the box. I'm trying to find the corb. Hang on. What if I take it out of this? Just off screen. I can't... Something happened here. Hang on. Let me do that. See if that fixes it. Hi, Lauren! I'm trying to figure out what the heck... Yo. What happened to the corb? It's gone! Alright, I might need to bring the corb back in. Hang on. Where's the corb? There we go. You cannot steal, error. You cannot. No. Look, the corb's here. The corb is here. And look what I found. Fuck you. I have a huge chocolate milk now. It's mine. It's mine. Ah. The corb. We have the chocolate milk. Error tried to take my chalky milk, but it is mine. Is mine. You cannot steal yours. No stealing. No stealing. Damn, okay, error. Why are you coming for me like this? I just started. This is illegal. Poor corb, it's crying. What is that? I'm gonna click this. This is the... Let's say the chalky milk was bigger than you, but the... Listen here. Listen here, you fucker. You can't be coming for me like this. You can't be coming for me this early. This is harassment. I am an innocent red panda. I'm not gonna call myself small. I'm not small. I'm, I'm not small. I am big. Big. Look, I have to drink this huge chalky milk. I have big ass chalky milk. Big. Big time. Big leagues. Big league chalky milk. Look at that. Wow. Yummy. Well, you know what? The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Error. Coming for your shin so you fall on the ground. Ha! Got him. Ah! I'm right. Ah! My god. Nah, I got non-slip shoes, bucko. These low tops will go for miles. Listen here. Listen here, you fuckos. You know what? Hang on. I'm gonna put y'alls in your place. Got him. Fuck, I misspelled it. How scrunkly am I? Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm 80% scrunkly. 80%. I'd like to see you try. I would like to see you try. You're incorrect. That will not happen. I'm too fast. You can't even. Won't even be able to make contact. Not even gonna make contact. I got the corb here to protect me. You think you're gonna come at me when I got the corb? Hello? Yeah, well, I may not have run track, but I used to play basketball. I'm not 3 feet, Loren. How dare you hurt the corb like that? How dare you harm the corb, you monster. Incorrect. Incorrect behavior. SMH my goddamn head. I bet you... You know what? Hang on. Let's get a new... Hang on. I want to see if I can do something. Let's see if I can do that. Damn it. Oh, fuck. What? Why did I go down so far? I can always use like a... Oh my god. Why? Why are we like this? Why are we still here just to... Oh dear lord. Well, you know what? Fucking air flexing all your sports? Sports head ass? Sport? What you... Cringe. Why are you stealing from me? Why are you stealing? Huh? I gotta steal. Stealing is illegal. That's pretty cringe. Doing illegal? You're doing it illegal? That's pretty... I'm gonna have to get... Scorb. Hang on. I do have the Discord. I can pull that up. That is bullshit. There's no way stealing is not illegal in LA. Just simply... You know what? I am the law. Hang on. I got the Discord. We're coming for you. LA is on some other shit. Hang on. I have an idea. Just need to see if I can match these up. Are they like... Alright, hang on. Now... That's... LA is something else, huh? That's kind of wacky there. But yeah, I will become the law. I will become the law. Where's here we go. There's the no. Select color. Make it. Yeah, pick that. There we go. You got the. Oh, I got. Wait, can I only make them the same color? I just want to make. I want to make this one a different one. Wee woo, wee woo. We got a. Hang on. Yeah, we got the colors. We got the different colors. I wonder if I can make it like a thing. Oh, no, not that. I guess because they're the same image, I gotta make them the same color. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. The Kippy police are on their way. Officer Kippy will now see you. Hang on, I have a hat. I have a perfect hat. Where is the hat? Where's the hat? Where is it? Okay. Can I do this one? Where is it? Okay. I'll fix this later. First keycap I will steal from the escape button. How dare you? Then I can't. Then I cannot escape. I cannot escape the ghost tricks. I cannot escape this harassment over my fucking height. Change all my keybinds. I don't actually have that many keybinds. Like, the only one I have are the keybinds for this. Wow, 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 wow. Oh. This one will always be my favorite. I need to use this one a bit more often. And then we got the anger. The anger. The anger it festers inside my soul. I want to see what else I can do with the Discord. Can I up the contrast? No, the contrast. Saturation. There we go. Ooh, look at that. That's some. Oh my god. This is some acid trip shit right here. Oh my god. Look at this is terrifying. Oh no. Oh god. Ah. Oh jeez. Oh god. Oh man. Oh no. Funky Scrunkly. The funkiest of Scrunklies. Oh man. Oh no. Alright, hang on. I'll turn that off if it's hurting people's eyes. Oh god. Oh man. Now I see all the stupid shit I can do with these. Yeah, I'll try not to do that too much if it hurts people's eyes. It's a good funny little haha for now. Oh boy. Oh my god. I almost spilt water on myself. No! We're good. We're good. Okay. I'm gonna turn off the Discords. There's too many of these fuckers in here. Alright. Let's clean up a little bit. Let's see. Damn. That's pretty fucking rude. This is stealing a hairbrush? How do I think I get the floop all perfect? How do you think I get this little hair lick up here? Look at it go. Around the kip, around the kippy, around the kip, around the kippy, around the kip, around the kippy, around the kip, around the kippy. No! Do not take the corb. The corb is mine. Corb is mine, not yours. You know what? No corb privileges for chat today. You guys lost the corb privileges. Error, no. Why are you doing this? No, the corb is not edible. Kippy, not edible. You can't. I'm not Paimon. I'm not emergency food. You can't eat. You cannot eat the corb. The corb is mine. I can't. You can't have it. No. No corb privileges. And she was just sitting there, barbecue sauce on it. Oh no. Oh no. Where are we going? Where have we gone? Why am I... Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Oh man. I mean, there's people who literally eat... Oh, oh yeah, I've heard about that. I've heard... Isn't that like a My Strange Addiction thing? Yeah! You're not eating the corb. But I've just been made aware. A friend of mine said, Kippy, if you give me $11, I'll buy the Cats DVD off Amazon. And so I did that, and it's just arrived. So I'm gonna get to watch the Cats movie soon again. Cats 2019 is an experience. I think it's an essential experience, honestly. I watched the only time a Cats watch party. Honestly, well, I'm not gonna give you $10, random. No. Just absolutely nothing. You're just gonna sit sedentary. If I don't own, like, my friend owns cats, unless he let me, like, use his account for a Cats watch party in the server, mayhaps. I would have to talk with him about it. If you give me $10, I would give you back something I stole. You don't get to pick, though. No. I want all my things back. I'm gonna call the polices. I'm gonna bring back the Discorbs. No. The corb is mine. If you guys try to eat the corb again, that won't stop me. Oh no. Oh god, oh jeez, oh man. I got a get out of jail free card. Well, you know what? I could just put away the corb. Maybe it'll never come back. Maybe I'll just never bring back the corb ever again. Maybe. I don't know. It's all on you. It's all on you guys. You gotta behave yourselves. Oh, man. Alright. Then you would never know if I ate it or not. Well, you know what? I'm gonna put it in the Disney vault, where no one ever gets anything back, and it's never reopened again. It's locked forever. Like, it's locked. Locked tight. Locked forever. Rah! Locked tight. Tight locked box forever. Never open up again. Never, never, never. You never getting it back. What do you think about that, Corb? Are you okay with that? I don't think that's how that works, Error. I simply do not think that's how that works. Just checking stuff. Oh, dear lord. We're in for something tonight. Aren't we? The Corb can't sue me. The Corb would never sue me. Well, you know what? At some point, I'm gonna start Skyrim. The Schrodinger's Corb. If we don't know where the Corb is it still here or is it stolen? Maybe. Maybe I'll make a little box for the Corb to put it in. Mayhaps I'll consider it. We'll, like, shake it up like a Christmas gift that isn't made of glass, or that you hope isn't made of glass. Just shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. I wonder what it is. If you can't access the corb, is it really yours? I can always access the corb. It is part of me forever. Now and forever. The corb and I are one and the same. Can't you see? Wow. 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 But you already said you were gonna... Exactly. But you know what? I have the key. Got him. What? Corb, you're gonna stay right here. No one can hurt you. Not necessarily, because I'm Kippy. I am Kippy, you see, and you are Error. If you lock yourself in first, then you're gonna be locked in the Disney vault, and then we can't get you back, and that will suck. Oh, this is nice music. Alright. Times it. Oh my god. What if I, like, pull the corb out before the door shuts with my super speed and reflexes? Wah-cha-cha-cha. Look at me moving like this. I'm schmoving. I'm schmoving across the screen. I got these jukes. I got my basketball jukes. I can move so fast. No, just... No, you can't steal me. Then you'll have Jet coming after you. You don't want Jet coming after you. You don't want a husky running at you high speeds. This is just a recipe for disaster, my dude. No, don't steal Jet. He bites. He'll bite you. Spider-Man. You know what? That reminds me of something. I want to tell this story because it's always weird when I tell it. So when I was a kid, I had really weird dreams, and the fact of, like, I could, like, see them on the walls. It was really weird. And I had one weird dream where, like, there were parts of it I saw when I was awake, and parts of it I saw when I was asleep. And there was a part where, like, Elmo was, like, falling, and then, like, he was getting passed by, like, I think, like, the Dragondales people, or in, like, a bunch of other characters I don't fully remember. There's, like, bits and pieces of this that just are stuck in my mind forever. And, and I remember Elmo, like, stops falling and lands in a barrel on a scooter, that Spider-Man, like, rides off and out of frame forever. And so, whenever I tell this story, I just say that I had a dream where Spider-Man kidnapped Elmo. I don't know why that came to mind just now, but it's like, I had that dream when I was like 5. No, no, you can't lock me in a room, a rubber room, with the, no, no, let me have my chocolate milk. No, 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 let me have my chocolate milk. No, I despair. No. Me with no chalky milk. Dory man. You only get bottles of it. No. Why you do this to me, Error? What have I done to you? What have I done? That's glass. I'm not gonna eat glass, because that's bad. Do you ever have a dream that you you do? They won't even have the little bit of chocolate milk in the bottle. No! This is some sadistic shit. Why are we starting stream with this? What is going on? Oh, man. Alright. It's been almost 30 minutes of this. The essence. The chocolate milk smell. I'm just gonna... It's my canon event. It's my canon event, being denied chocolate milk. Damn. That's hardcore, bro. We're moving on. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, the corb and the chocolate milk. No, don't move. YouTube. Come here. I'm gonna put the chocolate milk away. So I'm not in the mood. But I do want the corb. Corb, come here. Breaking the background. It's because I don't have it locked. And I should have it locked. Where is it? I need that. I need game capture. I'm just gonna lock. Where's the stream? Stream overlay needs to stay locked. The corb is breaking the world. True. Alright. Breaking bad. More like breaking the background. Alright, I'm gonna turn that. Actually, I'm gonna keep that off because I'm gonna. Get into Ghost Twick. And. Whoa. Whoa. I know that's gonna be real sudden. Let's turn that off so I can hear the game. No, you're not stealing my overlay. I worked hard on this. I worked hard on this overlay. I'm gonna appreciate it. You're gonna appreciate it. You're all gonna appreciate this goddamn overlay. You can't steal something that doesn't exist. You can't steal affiliate if I don't have it yet. Oh. Oh. Yeah. This overlay didn't take me super long to make, but I am proud of it. I just like how it looked. I like it, the colors. Because it took me a while. I'm gonna turn down the game a little bit. Yeah. That feels better. Also, I'm gonna... Yeah, this feels better. I like having my headset off because it lets me hear myself a bit better. Stop. Error. Can we move on from stealing my stuff? Por favor. I would like to move on. I would like to survive. But yeah. Oh boy. So. Alright. So, last time we left off. I need to click on the game. We left. Oh wait. I need to continue. Yeah, continue where we left off. How much does a corb cost to produce? However much my model cost to make. And whatever. Yeah, honestly, it honestly just costs however much my model cost to make because the background I made for free. And I do not want to talk about how much I spend on my model. Yeah. So we left off here, chapter 3. We met Cabanella, Inspector Cabanella. We found out that Lynn has been taken in for questioning. And now we're just trying to figure out where we need to go next. Loren made the corb. I gave Loren the art in order to have the means to make the corb. Let's see where we need to go. Oh, here we go. It took a few sacrifices. I think we can pretty safely presume this is the murder weapon. No. Oh, Lord. Oh no, the pistol. Nope, same model of the pistols you detectives carry around. Uh-oh. You don't think it's Lynn's, do you? Yes, very true. This is not good if it's hers, it's all over. So Lynn is a detective, and the murder weapon might be her pistol. What could it all mean? Trick time! Let's go! Let's go! Alright. We gotta check out the gun. So this is the weapon that took my life. Oh, Lord. Why are we talking about child sacrifice? The great words of Terrence Howard. Oh no. 1 times 1 is 2. A pistol, eh? My memory seems to be hazy on pistols. But I have seen them before, that's for sure. Let's see, this part right here is... Whoops! Uh-oh. Fool, if you want to fire the thing, aim it in your own direction. I didn't fire it, I'm the victim here. This is the act of someone who's jealous of my abilities as a detective. Well, obviously, if you're a demon, would you rather eat a goat or a child? Oh my god. Well, what are you glaring at me for? I'm hardly jealous of you. Well, I guess that proves it's a real gun. That for sure is a real gun. Shooty shooty. Bang. Who's that? What was that? Is that what I think it was? The sound of a gun. Oh shit. Oh, wait. I think I remember what's next. I've got a bad feeling about this. Every time the phone rings, it's bad news. Like that old riddle. Which came first, the ringing of the phone or the crime case? If you say so. Trick time. Alright, we gotta figure out what the heck is going on. Ah, there you are. Do me a favor and have the doc come to the super's office, would you? He seems pretty busy at the moment, sir. Which one are you, the green one or the blue one? Children are gourmet. I'm the green one, sir. Listen, Greenie, get the good doc over here this instant. American children are salty. Oh, I'll see to it you never wear a green suit again. Yes, sir, I'll send him right up, sir. No, green suit. It's his image. Trace, so we gotta get inside the super's office. We gotta say hi to the super. Please, doctor, go to the superintendent's office immediately. If I must. His little waddle. Trick time. Or actually, I wanna see what they're saying. What's going on? Don't ask me, but something seems really, really wrong. That shot sounded like it was coming from somewhere around the maintenance building. So let's go to the super's office. Whee! Let's go! American child. Too salty. Yet another gunshot rings out in the lonely junkyard on the edge of town. The sound gives me the feeling a new death will be waiting on the other side of the line. No! Why are you doing this? Apparently I'm not the only one the Reaper's interested in tonight. But as long as there's anything I can do about it, I don't plan on letting anybody else die. Let's go! Clear the... Ooh, new background! New song. New illustration. It's Ray! Yeah, let's save. Yeah, I want to see. Continue playing. Joke's on you, everything I own is broken. No! No, random. Changing a person's fate is no easy task, especially when their fate is death. Scene at the other end of the line is pretty much what I expected. All except for one thing. So, Lynn died again. No, Lynn! Hang in there, baby. It looks like some piece of the trash shot her from the top of the pile of the garbage outside. Some piece of trash. Oh, here, let me take a look at her. Maybe there's something Sorry, can't allow that, Pigeon Man. I investigate and you superintend. You have your job and I have mine. Let's leave each to his own profession, shall we? Yeah, well, here's what I think. How much of a pro can you be if you let her get shot right in front of you? Damn. Get his ass. Anyway, have it your way. I'll stay out of your hair. Update the phone book. Ooh, this song is funky as hell. Let's go. Uh-oh. The dog. Oh. It's a little waddle. Doc, what took you so long? Quit dragging your feet. Who are you to shout at me? Now let me take a look at the victim. I haven't even looked yet, but I can already tell you she's dead. Her second death of the night, actually. Alright, we gotta get over to Lynn. Is there anything? I want to see if there's anything I can... Yeah. So that is probably where... That's where she got shot from, right here. Ooh! Unconscious this time as well, eh? Oh! 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 She's alive! She's awake! Well, not alive. She's awake, though. Where am I? She's coming too? What happened to me? Excuse me. Are you ignoring me? Oh, sorry. I'm still not used to talking with dead people, you see. Dead? So I'm dead, huh? Try as I might, I can't seem to remember who I am. She's starting to remind me of me. Who am I? Everybody seems to call you Lynn, if that's any help. Lynn, huh? Pretty cute name. And apparently you're a detective, too. Detective? You mean that super cool kind of cop that solves crimes and upholds justice? Sounds like a pretty subjective description, but yes, that kind of detective. Hey, wait a minute. Are you starting to remember something? There's no time to lose. Let's go! What? Wait! Wait! Something really unusual is going down in this town tonight. Yeah, I certainly won't argue with the really unusual part. That's not your face, you know. Take another look. You're the dead one. Oh, right, of course. It'd be pretty heinous if I looked like this, I guess, wouldn't I? I don't know if heinous is the right word. There she is! There! Now this is more like it. Something really unusual is going on in this town tonight. Could it have something to do with my death, I wonder? Tell me, what is going on in this town tonight? They might. The ghosts might need glasses. They're just a little bit silly. Don't ask me. I can't remember a thing. I think it's probably because I'm dead. Everything is so confusing. Can't you do something? Hey, you're asking the wrong guy. But I've got some things to ask you about. So let's ask about... Let's see what she knows about us. I'm looking for the answers to the questions, who am I and why was I killed? Do you know anything that might help me? The only thing I know right now is that my name is Sissel. Your name is Sissel, huh? I think so. Rings some kind of bell anyway. I think I was killed tonight while I was meeting with you. You must at least know me, I think. I was meeting with you? Yes, in the junkyard outside. Yeah, it's coming back to me. I remember now. I knew it. I knew you were the lead I needed. But I'm so sorry. I don't think I can help you. Why not? Because I don't know you. What do you mean? I thought you said you remembered me. No, I said I remembered something. I remembered the fact that I don't know you. No way. Sizzlepog, Sizzlepog. Alright, so Lynn doesn't know who we are. So let's ask about her death. So I died, huh? Yes, apparently. I'm very sorry. How could this have happened? And after I just passed my test finally this year. My exciting career of catching bad guys had just begun. Now look at me! Why do I have to go and die in an old junkyard like this? Poor kid. Shock is setting in. So I told her everything that happened that night. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I didn't get to do the other thing. Happened tonight. About ghost tricks, possessing and manipulating objects, and about going back 4 minutes before a person's death. This actually isn't the first time you died tonight, you know. You were already shot and killed once before tonight. And you saved me? That's right. You don't remember? Oh shit. Yes, I think I do remember something like that happening vaguely. Yes, I did get shot by a blue man dressed in all black. I guess this means that even if a death is erased, the memory of it remains. That's kind of fucked up if you think about it. So I died twice already tonight. Wish I knew what to say to her. Guess I'll just have to wait until she recovers a little. Hey, I bet that's some kind of record, don't you think? Yeah, you're probably right. Looks like she's pretty much recovered already. So, you don't know me, huh? Nope, wish I did. So, do you suppose we're just two strangers who happened to meet tonight? No way. I don't think it was any accident. Why in the world would I be way out here in the middle of nowhere for no reason? I was asked to come here tonight. Asked to come? By who? Don't say anything. Can you kind of guess where this is going? You're kidding. You mean bingo, by you. I asked you to come here? Why? That's what I was going to ask you. Why did you ask me to come here tonight? Way out here in the middle of nowhere. You gotta be kidding me. Goes about that saying that I don't remember. Everything is so confusing. Can't you do something? Lynn. I'm not saying you owe me or anything, but I have a favor to ask. What is it? In the next 4 minutes, you'll probably come back to life. When you do you think you could try to find out about me before tomorrow morning? Who I am and why I was killed? I'm really sorry, but I can't make any promises. Why not? I don't remember very clearly right now. But I think I was investigating a case tonight. A case that is very, very important to me. So even if I come back to life, I don't think I'll have time to find anything out about you. I don't know, that's a terrible thing to say to the person who saved my life once already. I'm really, really sorry. I see. That's too bad. But I'm afraid I'm still going to ask you. Ask me what? Ask you to save me. Even though I probably won't be able to help you. I know it's selfish of me, I really apologize. But I just can't die. Not yet, not like this. I'm investigating something important tonight. I think maybe that might be the reason I was killed. But I still want to solve the case in spite of all that. Am I out of line? Didn't I tell you a minute ago you don't owe me? Huh? I'm certainly not going to treat your life like some kind of bargaining chip. I'll save you. What you do after that is up to you. Thank you. So, you ready to go back? Back to 4 minutes before you got shot? Let's go. Let's go. Alright. I'm just gonna say it ahead of time. I love Sissel and Lynn as a duo. Oh, it gets so good. Lynn's second death. I'm heading back in time now to rewrite her fate. Faced with those circumstances, she could have just lied and promised to help me, but she didn't. That's when I knew I could trust her. Yes. Yes, I love them so much. Ah! I have a bad feeling about this. Yes, sir. Oh, or nope. Detective, is everything okay? Oh, I was hungry, so I was trying to get something delivered. What? Don't do that. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, drinking water. You should leave jobs like that to me. Is chicken alright? One chicken dinner. No worries. Thank you for stopping by, Tetramina. Oh, I didn't miss what they said. I would like to go back to the station for a minute, though. You would? Oh, I'm afraid I can't let you do that. Inspector Cabanella is on his way. He'll be here any minute. There he is. The man of the hour. Evening, patrolman. Good evening, Inspector Cabanella, sir. Nice work. Now do me a favor and take a little patrol around outside, would you? That's a nice fellow. Yes, sir. Yo, how's it going, baby? Inspector Cabanella, what are you doing here? I thought the Special Investigation Unit had an important top-secret assignment tonight. What does that matter at a time like this when my Lynn's in crisis? I appreciate it, sir. Wait a minute, did you just say crisis? Yo, 53% skrunk. Don't tell me I'm being suspected. Suspected of shooting that pointy-haired man in the red suit? I mean, I've never even met the guy before. Never, baby? Oh, well, before tonight, I mean, he asked me to meet him here. He said he had important information about the big case I'm working on. He's the one who contacted me. I see. But it's funny, isn't it? I took a look at the list of cases your station is handling right now. And I didn't see you listed as involved on any big cases. Uh-oh. Okay, random. You know, I don't suspect you, baby. Just trying to clear things up. You're not the type to ever shoot anybody. Hey, who knows you better than me, baby? You know, if anything ever happened to you, I'd never be able to look him in the eye again. Inspector Cabanella, I'm going to ask you a question. Yeah? What's that? And I want you to answer honestly. Is it tonight? Is that when it's happening? I have no idea what you're talking about, baby. Get down! No, fuck. She got shotted. It seems to me that baby is indeed under suspicion. Hey, Inspector Cabanella? No, he's not like that. Just for the record, did you shoot me? Me? I would never do anything like that. Anyway, it looks like the hitman fired from outside. It'd be too hard to prevent the bullet from coming in, though. In any case, let's just give it a try. Our 4-minute game. Alright, let's see where we go. Trick time. You know what? I have an idea. The guy who shot me outside, right? Looks that way, yeah? Instead of trying to stop the bullet once it gets in here, wouldn't it be more fun to go out and stop the guy who's shooting that bullet? Fun, she says. Eyes gleaming. Oh boy. You can use the telephone to move around, right? That's right, and I know the telephone number to the junkyard payphone, too. I don't want to get shot again. You know what they say? About 3 strikes and you're out. As long as you don't become a ball player, you'll probably be safe. But the telephone thing's a good idea. Maybe I'll give it a try. Yeah, let's try the... Wait, I almost want to hear this. I have a bad feeling... Oh, yeah, this is her going through the dialogue again. Whoops. I'm gonna skip ahead, just because we've seen this dialogue already. Let me do the let me do the ghost trick. Oh! Or wait, no. There we go. There we go. Hello, the chicken kitchen. You want chicken? We got your chicken. One chicken dinner, please. Would you like an order of fried chicken with that? Oh, that's okay. I'm trying to remember if this is... No, I don't think we go there. Stay here. Because that's not where... Trace complete. Now we got a new phone number. Trick time. Alright. No sense in going over to the restaurant now. Okay, yeah. Right, can't eat chicken if I'm dead. That's not what I was talking about. The place we need to be now is outside in the junkyard where the hitman lurks. And the only way to get there is through the telephone lines. Alright. That's funny. What's the matter? This telephone doesn't seem to be working right now. Usually the telephone line glows red, but it's dark right now. What? Apparently in this 4 minutes before death world, we can't just use the phone lines whenever we want. Yeah. Chicken with a side of chicken. You're kidding, right? As long as the lines are closed like this, it looks like we can't go anywhere. Yeah, I forgot this was a thing. Anytime you're in the 4 minutes, you can't use the phone unless it's a moment like what just happened there, where a phone call is happening in the middle of the 4 minutes. So we could have gone to the chicken kitchen, and that would have been the wrong thing to do. But I want to stop that criminal. We're stopping him. What if I do that? I'm gonna try swivel. I feel like that might be something. Let's look at the notebook. What's up with this blinding pink notebook? Oh, that's mine. Isn't it adorable? Why isn't your adorable notebook in your pocket? I panicked, okay? Don't you shove things in the bookcase when you panic? Who are you calling, anyway? His personal business. Let's see. What is over here? Photos. These pictures are old. What are they of? Little fragments of rock? The fragments are glowing. Do you know what these are? Sorry, but I've lost my memory. Probably not the best person to ask. It's okay. I was only being polite. I didn't really think you'd know. Ouch, this lady's tongue can be sharp. I can hear what you're thinking, remember? I know. Good one. What could this be? Looks like a giant nail clipper. You think so? Do you know what it is? Why did you have to ask me? Couldn't you see I was looking away evasively? Huh? It's one of those sciencey things that scientists use. Ordinary people like us don't have to know what it is. I don't remember what science is. Sissel. Sissel, my guy. But it's apparently something Lynn doesn't like very much. And she's a cop. Huh. That's a bit kooky. That's a bit silly. Alright. I don't know if we need to do anything. Yeah, I can't do anything down there right now. Inspector Cabanel is on his way. Alright, so now we're getting into their little conversation. Usual man. I'm just skipping. We already know. He sends him outside. Let's double check the scrunkle meter, see if it's gonna be nice to me. What the fuck? No! How's it going? Inspector Cavanaugh, what are you doing here? I thought the Special Investigations Unit had an important top-secret assignment tonight. What does that matter at a time like this when my Lynn's in crisis? I appreciate that, sir. God damn. God damn. I do not remember what I need to do here. Wait. No, I don't. What? Oh no. 52. Never be able to look him in the eye again. Inspector Cavanella. Please tell me. What did I... What do I need to do? What's that? Is it... one night? I don't know what I did wrong. 'Cause I don't know what else to do. Look at the... Get down! Oh shit. God damn! Yeah, time's up. Apparently the hitman fired from outside in the junkyard. Probably the best thing to do is go out there and stop him directly. In the past, I can't just use the telephone lines. I'm guessing the only way to get somebody to call the junkyard. Gotcha. Rewind the clock again and see if I can pick up any other clues. So maybe... But why would someone call... 'Cause... Is it something to do with this guy down here? Nice. Oh shit, I can't get down up there. 96, not bad. You literally got it in reverse. Pull up. Yes, sir. Is it the phone call? Maybe I do have to go. But I have to get someone to call the junkyard. I think not going there is the correct choice. Hey, don't scare me like that. You could shorten my life. Poor little me. Your life is already over, actually. You don't have to rub it in. Chicken kitchen. Why is that guy's nose bread? That's just bread nose. Or fried chicken. Chicken! I'm gonna double check if going there is actually... I don't think this is correct. But I want to double check. Because I do not... Like, honestly, from here on, I do not remember any solutions to these puzzles. No, my nose is not made of bread. Oh, like, delivered, they hung up. Yes! Look at him sing. Listen to him sing. Hey, 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 this is a judgment-free zone. Not everyone can be peak human performance with bread nose here. I mean, that is what humans are made of. They are meat. La la la. What does it matter if chicken order 2 is lost? If it were 3 orders, that would be different story though. La la la. You're the one asking the questions here. I want to make a ring. Just popped over here while we had the chance without much thought. But this isn't where the hitman who's trying to kill me is. Clearly. We probably ought to hurry back. But what if... That's funny. What's the matter? Cell phone doesn't seem to be working. Yep. Came here by the telephone line. Yeah, we can only use the lines when the telephone is being used to make a call. You're kidding. As long as the lines are closed, looks like we can't go anywhere. Guess we'll have to start over. Alright, so we do have to start over. So... Chill. Chill. Chill with the commands. Alright. I'm trying to remember... I feel like something down here is supposed to be, but maybe I'm wrong. Because I think I might just be thinking of a later puzzle. Because there's a... slight spoiler, there's a couple in here. Like, in this kind of vague area. And I can't... Don't do that. Sonic Underground does go crazy. That song is sick as hell. Maybe I'll make that a redeem. Or, I don't know if I can make that a redeem, because that's like a copyrighted song. But again, redeems don't actually use money, so it's not like I'm making... I have... Oh, I can't skip ahead. Stay here. Oh, wait. Do I have to do it when he's here? Yeah. Huh? Slynn's notebook. Hey, wait a minute. Thought she was practicing a dance move when I came in. Nope, that was definitely suspicious. No question. I'd better report this. Wonder if I can make the call without her noticing. Trick time. Great. Let's get it. Redeem Sonic Underground. What's up? I've been watching Lynn like you told me to. And I noticed something suspicious. You did? So Inspector Cabanella was right. She was hiding her notebook when I came in. Her notebook, eh? Yes, sir. In a very suspicious manner. In a very conspicuous place. Anything else? Let's see. It's pink, and it's a notebook. Anything else? Let's see. Come to think of it, she was using the phone when I came in, too, and referring to her notebook. Okay, someone will be over later. Don't let on you notice anything. Let's go. Hey, look at that. The line is glowing red. Let's go. Bet it would work if we tried it now. I bet you're right. The detective he's talking to is outside in the junkyard. And that's where the horrible hitman who's after me is, too. Let's go there. Wow. We did it. I've been waiting for you. Hi, Ray. I just think of the Helsing Ultimate clip. I've been waiting for you, Miller. Oh my god, Ray's been waiting for us. Oh my god. What are you? A desk lamp? That sounds like an old grandpa? Just call me Ray. Grandpa Ray? You just have to get the grandpa part in there somewhere, don't you? For souls, we can choose any appearance we like. Which means you have no intention of showing us what you really look like, right? Maybe. Now then, about that gunshot that took your life. I don't know, man. I don't know, I'm just doing shit. Did you know having a brain can cause... Okay! Alright, y'all gotta chill. Chill a little bit. I heard it way up on the upper level, a scant few minutes from now. The hitman is probably getting his rifle ready right now. Oh, I'm trying to remember this puzzle. I think I remember it. It might have been a bit frustrating. I forget. Alright, I'm going in. I'll get him with those ghost trick thingies. I'm very sorry, young lady. But you don't have any of those powers. What? Why not? I'm afraid I don't know the reason. But only a special few have the powers of the dead. What? Are you saying I'm not special? That's not fair. Anyway, we don't have much time. Come on. Come on and hop in. Let's go. Let's hop a ride with Ray. Come on, boys. The horrible hitman that's after me is upstairs, isn't he? Yes, apparently. In other words, we can't stop him if we stay down here. Let's go then. I'm not really big on the idea of getting shot again. Alright. Yeah, let's keep Lynn getting shot to a minimum. Very true, random. That's very true. Alright, so let's pull the little trick that we did in chapter 1. There we go. Let's take a little ride. Yippee! Yippee! Alright. Well, we made it. Now it's time to hunt down that horrible hitman. He must be around here somewhere, preparing to take his shot. There isn't a lot of time. Let's try to find him fast. I'm going to make good and ensure he understands. I can't read. What happens to people who point guns at others? There's a gleam in her eye that's absolutely blinding. Alright, so... I'm trying to remember... I can't move. Oh, is it because of Cabanella? Oh, this might be the first time he shows up. Because I know... Oh. It's the bike. Look at him go! Yeah, I can't move anywhere. I was supposed to get on the bike, wasn't I? I think I was supposed to... Yeah, I can't get over there. Look, there he is, way up there, that horrible hitman. I think his name is actually Tango, but I guess that doesn't matter. The KFC cat? Come on, let's go grind him into pieces. I wish he wouldn't use such violent expressions. Besides, I don't see any cores that'll get us over there. I think we might have missed our chance already. Timing is everything. Yeah, we missed our chance. Oh, good. We still have the fate change. Thank you, Random. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. And then, just obligatory. I know, I think most, if not everyone in chat is in the server. But for anyone watching the VOD. Hahaha. Discord server. Wee. No, error. Error, have mercy. Alright. Yeah, get the mouse out of there. This is bothering me. Alright, so we need to get there before Cabanella rides away. Why would I give mercy? Because I'm cute? I'm a little adorable baby? Oh god. Alright, so I need to wait for Cabanella to ride by on the bike. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding. Excuse me, sir. I am a ray of fucking sunshine. Don't you dare tell me I'm not the most, adorable little shit. There we go. I am so fucking cute. Alright. Here we go. I see my target. Time to get to work. I'll be head of the Hitman division by next month next month now for sure. There he is. There he is! The horrible Hitman! I don't know about that one. If you were a ray of sunshine... Look, I'm so bright and happy. Look at that. Look, you're just being silly. You be a little stupid. No, I'm joking. You're not stupid. I think his name is actually Tango, but that doesn't matter now. You have to stop him from shooting fast. Update the phone book. No! 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 I'm not... No! I just want to be happy. Let me be happy. Please. Flash him. Uh-oh. There, we put a stop to that shot at least. We did! So I'm safe now, right? Well, that changed your fate a little, but it didn't avert it completely. We're not done yet. The Hitman is professional, and he really wants to be head of the division, apparently. I doubt blocking a shot here and there is really gonna stop him. No! No! What? Who gave you the right? Who gave you the right? Let's think of something else before he gets a shot in. Alright, so I need to figure out where he's going next. I think we gotta go here. Nope. Nope. The sunlight doctor. Gaslighting. Oh, shit. Oh, here we go. So I need to... let me reach! That's... Fuck, I can't read. I looked at it too quick and it said doctor. If I want that position, I have to be careful of even the least bit of light. The division head is my ambition for this year. Next year, my motto will be, if I want to be the director, I have to be careful of even the least bit of scandal. Man, online influencers would really learn from him. So it sounds like he won't show up if in spots where a light is on. Oh, next year I'm going to spread some nasty, scandalous rumors about it. Honestly, I respect that, Lynn. No, fuck. Alright, that light's still on, so hopefully if he walks back over again, we're good. That light just needs to stay on. Can you turn that flashing light on? Make sure you lay off, don't want to waste any electricity. Things gotten that tight? It's pretty sad. Really putting the squeeze on us lately about using too much power at sites. He won't even let us use all our searchlights at once. Oh boy. Good thing you're not a ray of sunshine. Jeez! Alright. Error, I think you're going a bit too hard here. Alright, that light's still on. Funny. Thought this leveler was swinging the crane arm around. Oh. It's a crane. I wonder if there's some other way we can use it. That one went out. Oh, look, that one of the lights went out. There are 3 lights here altogether. Apparently we can't have all 3 of them on at once. Just so another detective could see what he was doing the other day. I had to pedal my bicycle in place to work the headlamp. Very sad tale indeed. Sounds like they're taking things way too far. So... Nothing happens. It's funny. Just want to see... Oh, I need to drop that. So I need to be able to get up there is... I think is what I need. To figure out. Is it something to do with that umbrella? Is he back in action? Oh, he is in action. Shit. Okay, perfect. Alright, so I need to stop him now. Please, just move, please. Oh, he's not there now. There we go. Keep that light on. I think we need to get the light at the end. Alright. Yes, let's get him away from there. Oh shit. No, fuck! That's how I get up there. Alright, alright, I know what I need to do. I'm not giving him the satisfaction of shooting Lynn. We're going back to the fake change. Because I know what I need to do now. Alright, so keep this light on. And then I probably need to turn off this light before I head over and turn on that one. We gotta do a little bit of prep. And we'll keep him away from this light by just doing the police light first. Skipping ahead. It is nice that you can skip through the dialogue with circle. I'm glad I found that out. It wasn't me, it went off all by itself, scared the heck out of me. Skip ahead. So we're gonna turn off this third light first. And get back on his baton, or his nightstick. Oh, perfect, that makes him turn. Oh, never mind, I thought it made it turn. I thought it made him turn. So. Hey, get the heck away from there. Now, get on there. And that light's still on, so he won't go over there. So he's gonna go here. Oh. And as soon as he shows up, I'll go in for the kill. Quite a distance from the target, but I can't work under a spotlight. Never mind, a shot like this is nothing for a man of my skill. Wow, he's so cool. He's so cool. Wow. Mr. Division Head seems to like dark, gloomy places. I'd be happy to throw him in a dark, gloomy cell. Come on, Sissel, get him. Hold up, when did I become her assistant? But Get him. Rip Bozo. Did you hear a scream just now? I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Nobody said it was. Richard in the corner. There. Found a nice dark spot for a gloom-loving hitman. Think your death has been erased. Again. Let's go! Fate averted! We did it! Why not, I wonder? Huh? Why don't I have powers like yours? If I could do things like you, it could really help me pursue my case. Why don't only the special few, huh? It's not fair. That's the same thing the little doggy said, too. Well, I'm jealous of you, actually. You are? Why? Because your life can be saved, even if you die again tonight. I can save you with my ghost tricks. Nobody can save my life, though. Oh. These powers of the dead. Why have they chosen me? Will I find the answer to that question tonight? Sissel, I'm so sorry. Well, you're free to do as you please now. I guess this is goodbye, detective. Will we ever see each other again? If you ever want to see me again, all you have to do is die. Okay, got it. I was kidding. Well, I guess we better be getting back to the present. Well, yeah, we did it. Lynn has escaped death for a second time. But that doesn't mean she's out of the water yet. Better go see how she's doing. We gotta get down to Lynn. Nope. I think I gotta do something with the umbrella. Yeah! Whee! That's convenient. Excuse me. Yeah. Well, looks like congratulations are in order. You erased yet another death. But I haven't gotten any further in solving my own mystery, though. But that woman holds the key. Don't forget that. Lynn, huh? Now that she's alive again, she's probably still being detained in the super's office. Whoops. She won't be able to pursue her case without the freedom to move around. I better go back to the super's office and see her. That sounds like a good idea. Let's go to the super's office. I decided to go back to the office where Lynn was being detained. With her changed fate, though, her story was about to change too. Maybe that would lead us in some new direction. Now that Lynn is alive again, I wonder what she's doing. She said she was investigating an important case tonight. Could that case be connected to me in any way? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, we get a full illustration. Changing fate. Listen to the music section of extras. Let's save. Absolutely, let's save. Chapter 5! Let's go. 8:34 p.m. When Lynn lost her life for the second time, she was being detained on the suspicion of my murder. But I saved her, hoping to solve my own mystery. Living creatures can choose to live their lives in one of two ways. They can either submit to their fate, or they can try to change it. Lynn is definitely in the second camp. As soon as I got back to the junkyard superintendent's office, this fact was really brought home to me. Fool! We told you not to let the suspect out of your sight. My apologies, sir. But I never thought she would run away. It is our angel. Friend. She's like family to us. Angel, friend, or family, they all run when they have the chance. You have any idea how many years it's been since my wife ran away? Oh. This poor man. I'm very sorry, I have no idea, sir. I'll never make detective at that rate. Now find Lynn. Yes, sir. Oh, this poor cop. If Inspector Cabanella gets word of this, it's all over. So our red-headed detective escaped, did she? But I just barely saved her a few minutes ago. Oof, she's fast. Well, guess I'll look around for leads. Trick time! Move the disc. Oh. Hey, turn that off. Her notebook's still here. Lynn's notebook, sad and forgotten, sits behind the bookshelves. Who could she have been calling on the phone before she hid it there? Wish I could find out. What are you doing over here? That old pigeon man. Do you suppose he's carrying out some sort of research here? Look at all these precision instruments and complicated devices. What are you doing? Sir, I think maybe this is how Lynn escaped through here. Garbage chute. She couldn't possibly fit in that the tiny little elevator. Oh, I don't know, sir. Lynn is pretty slim. Fool! Don't you know women can make themselves appear slim through fashion? To this day, I still don't know how much my wife really weighs. I'm very sorry, I had no idea, sir. You'll never make detective at that rate. Blue and green. Fringe. Anyway, where is that old pigeon man? Oh, him, sir? He went through the door behind me, sir. Uh-oh. Won't open. Apparently that door leads to the basement, but it's currently locked, sir. These instruments, they're all really suspicious. Better keep your eye on that old man, too. Yes, sir! Trick time! Let's go! Yeah. No, wait, no, because we can go this way to get into the basement. Oh! Uh-oh. Oh. Wait, what do you say? What does he say? I could swear I just saw this thing move. Don't tell me. Could it be? Sense the tension between me and the detective and moved to get away from it? That was an unexpected tangent. I'll never make detective at this rate. What I need is some sort of achievement, a feather in my cap. Only I could find a helpful lead that might do the trick. A helpful and blindingly obvious lead is staring you in the face right now. This is Lynn's notebook. If I give this back to her, it might spark something between us. Oh, he's got a little crush. He got a little crush on Lynn. What to do? What to do? It's a very complicated matter. What have you got there? What? This is, wait a minute, is that? Yes, sir, it's Lynn's notebook. Notebook, eh? Come to think of it, there was something about that in the report. Something about her looking at her notebook and making a phone call. Oh! Oh! This must be it. This telephone number with the big circle around it. Aren't you curious curious to know who she was calling? I am. I really am, sir. I'd like to know. Oh. But I don't think any ulterior motive for wanting to know. Though, no, sir, no, sir. Oh, but I don't have. This number might be an important lead. I'd better check it out. Do 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 do. When you drink 2,000 milligrams of caffeine because you're... Oh, jeez. Make good choices, please. Don't... That's insane. Hello? To whom am I speaking, please? Yes, hello? This is a criminal investigation. We need your cooperation. Hey, I know that voice. Is that you, Detective McCaw? Oh, is that Officer Bailey? Officer Bailey... What's up, sir? You don't usually call this late. Oh, did you get a call from one of our detectives, Lynn, earlier? From Lynn? Yes, I did. She calls every night. Maybe she senses it's about to happen. Did she say anything special? No, not really. Something wrong? Yes, well, I might be contacting you again if I have any other questions. Trace complete. Gotcha. I'm going to file a report down at the station. I need you to be vigilant here. Excuse me, detective, but what is it? That notebook. Would you mind if I gave... Oh, never mind, sir. Just stay on your toes. Trick time. Alright, let's go check out. Let's go talk to Officer Bailey. Whee! What was that call about? I heard you say Lynn. Oh, I love this theme. It's always so groovy. I don't really know. If I had to take a guess, though, I'd probably say something's going on with her. The only place in the world where nothing is going on is inside your brain, Bailey. Ah! I love Bailey. I love Officer Bailey. What is that supposed to mean? I mean, I know what the words mean. That's not what I'm asking. That was my way expressing my way of expressing indignation, putting it in the form of a question. I just hope Lynn's not doing anything crazy. I'm a fan of hers, you know? According to my log, Lynn has been calling here nearly every night as of late. So let's see. This is the place Lynn took all that risk to call, eh? But what exactly is this place? Trick time! We don't need the telephone. Curious soul. Let me check out the monitor. The screen shows rows of tiny rooms. The rooms are really, really small, and you can see right out into them from the outside. I suppose the open bars keep the rooms airy, but I wouldn't want to live in one myself. Huh, I wonder what this could be. I wonder where these little rooms are. Put that loose. Now we're on the other side. Hey, what's this? Oh, that? I wrote down my duties for the night so I wouldn't forget any of them. Can't keep them in your head? It's not like you have a ton of duties after all. Use a little brain power. Sheesh. Don't come for Officer Bailey like that. What are you talking about? Weren't you the one who just said nothing was going on inside my brain? Didn't think you'd take it in quite that direction. So let's see this important to-do list of yours. 9 o'clock. Take prisoner C-38 to the telephone room. Yes, he just made a request to use the phone a little while ago. 9 o'clock, eh? That's when Lynn usually calls. Well, we can't let her talk to him tonight. Rules are rules. Oh. Poor Lynn. Sure wish I could comfort her. Dun, dun. What do you think you're doing? That's my important duties memo. It's okay. I've got it all memorized for you. Well, it's your duty to guard the telephone room, you know. Just make sure you do your job when the time comes. Yo, the Forb. Let's go, Forb. Let's look at that note. Oh, yeah, the phone. It's Lynn. Hello? Lynn. I'm sorry. I don't have much time. Please let me talk to him. I'm sorry, Detective. I can't do that tonight. You can't? But you always let me talk to him before. Well, our telephone room is already reserved. That's why. Oh. By the way, is something going on with you tonight? What? Why do you ask? I got a call from one of the other detectives a minute ago asking about you. Oh, really? Well, I don't think it's anything important. Officer Bailey? Do you think you could keep this call just between us? Why are you scared? Even if only for tonight? Well, Oh. Uh-oh. Well, I gotta go. I'll call again tomorrow. Why are you scared, her? It's gonna be okay. Alright, we got a new place to go. Oh boy. Well, I guess I better call the detective division. La 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 la. Hold on there, Bailey. What? Don't tell me you're gonna report that call from Lynn. What else can I do? It's my duty. Just write it down on one of your important to-do lists. And then I can wad it up for you and throw it away. You mean you want me to keep quiet about it? Well, isn't that what she asked you to do? Well, yes, but tonight is kind of a special case for us. Can't you make a special exception for my Lynn, too? Special case, huh? Alright, you went. Someone said they're What's the... Oh. Yikes. That's a big uh-oh. McAnally? I don't want to say that. Harry, it's gonna be okay. You could have survived this. You gotta escape this. Oh man. Update the phone book. Alright, so we gotta go find Lynn. I don't know what they think is special about tonight, but for me, it's my only night. Lynn is on the other end of that telephone line. I better hurry. Doo-doo. They sent a picture of McDonald. So, yeah. Lynn's dead again. Lynn. Oh, why couldn't it have been me instead? I'm no use as a police officer. It should have been me. It looks like she's dead. We better not touch her. Who did this? Who shot Lynn? Hey, excuse me, mister. You talking to me? This room? There aren't any other exits besides this one, are there? Do you see one? Huh. Then how did... We must have one of those mysterious locked room murder cases on our hands. One of those cases where the murderer vanishes into the thin air like a vacuum. Just go find a real detective. I'll keep watch here. Yes, sir. What a terrible turn of events. So now, locked room murder, eh? Things never get dull for our redhead. I know of a certain inspector who might dance around at the thought of a mystery. But no mysteries for me. Not when I can rewind time and talk to the victim herself. Guess it's time to go back and see the truth behind the murder with my own eyes. Trick time! We gotta get over to Lynn. Hi! Sup, bestie? I died again. I thought you'd be a little more grave under the circumstances. Yeah, well, this is the third time after all. It's scary what a girl can get used to, don't you think? Frankly, the way her mind works is a whole heck of a lot scarier to me. So, what happened this time? Who shot you? I don't know. What? I'd like to know myself who could have done it. Who shot me? What are you asking me for? Oh boy. Guess I'll just have to find out for myself. Okay, you just go along and do that. Hurry along. I get the distinct impression I'm being used here. Okay. Looks like it's time to go back to 4 minutes before your death. Let's rewind time, baby! Wow! Let's go. Let's go. Alright, we gotta see. 4 minutes, 8:54 p.m. So what happened? The old man's in there. Just saw a video that said my girl acting hard when she can't even reach the cups on the top shelf of the kitchen cabinet. How long has it been since I locked this room up in darkness? I once thought the truth could be discovered in darkness. Maybe it was just that the time wasn't right. Good for him. Can't even reach the cups on the top shelf. So she could fit in there. You just go a little slidey down the banister. I love his little pigeon. So he gets a call. So he gets a call from up there. That might be... I think I... Turning on the light turns on the fan, which moves the ball. Jenner. Uh-oh. She's dead again. That's the truth behind their locked room murder? So the murderer was a mechanical murder machine? Murder machine. When I came into the room, it was pitch dark, so I turned on the light. That must have what set it off. The murder machine, I mean. Can you please stop repeating the words murder machine? The old pigeon guy must have made it, but why? What could be the meaning behind this weird room? Anyway, you'll have to find some way to stop the creepy machine. Once Cupid fires the arrow, it's all over. Alright. Jenner. What Jenner? Jenner. Where are you, Jenner? Alright. So... I cannot go anywhere. From here, at least. You know what, Sissel? I think this death might be easier to prevent than the others. Why is that? You know, because the murder is mechanical. He has a point. I can't manipulate living creatures. But I can manipulate this machine. Now I just gotta figure out how to stop it. When the 4 minutes go, me turns on the light. That's when the murder machine is set in motion, apparently. Looks like the key to solving this one is understanding this device. So I can't do anything yet. Wee, wee. And then that's his dialogue about the darkness. I think I might need to go on... Yeah, I need to attach myself to the lantern. And then use the phone call to get up. Don't have an email, I have a Gmail. Base. There we go. And then I gotta wait for the phone call to get made. How did you manage to cram yourself into that tiny elevator? I've always liked small, cramped spaces. Whenever I see a little hole or crevice, I always feel like crawling in. The place I feel most at home is that space between my bed and the wall. Yeah, I guess I can understand that. We're birds of a feather. We should get together and talk about it sometime. Alright. Oh, is this the superintendent? I'm so glad. Thought I was all alone. Yeah, let's go there. Just going right upstairs. He hung up. Alright. It's all over. It's all over me. Lynn, my sweet, cute Lynn, who shines as bright as the sun, ran away on me. And then those detectives, matching bookends, blue and green, yelled at me. And then the old man with the dirty blue dove on his head completely ignored me. Only somebody would give me a kind word right now. You want to give him a kind word, Miss Bright as the Sun? Let's see. Hang in there. That's all you got? I'd like to see you do better. Oh. This one I have to... Yeah. Lynn ran away. The detective yelled at me. The old pigeon man ignored me. And then the kettle nearly scared me to death. My life is on complete shambles. Incomplete shambles. That's gratitude for you. You were just trying to warn him with the kettle whistle. Would he have preferred getting scalded by the steam? Well, at least his fate was changed a bit. That's good anyway. That's a fate change. Alright, now we gotta go downstairs. Alright. I need to get down. Oh, fuck. I fucked it up. Hang on. I know what I need to do. Or at least I'm pretty sure. I need to go back just a little bit. Wait. I need to... Yeah, I need to go back to fate change. Just wanna... Yeah, so I can get that down there. Go back to the fate change. Because I think I know what I need to do here. I just need to not fuck it up. Here it goes. The murder machine is started. If the whole thing plays out, the gun on the wall will go off. But before that happens, it's up to me to use my ghost tricks. There must be some way to disrupt this domino effect. Just have to find it. Here it goes. That doesn't have an effect. I think I need to get... No, please. There we go. Let's go! Ta-da! What just happened? Looks like your future just got a whole lot rosier. Your death has been erased. Again. Thank you. Kept your promise, didn't you, Sissel? My promise? You said I'd see you again if I died. I don't remember making any promises. It's all for my own benefit anyway. What could this room be all about? I can't imagine. Those things went off at the end. Those were party poppers, weren't they? Party poppers? I have no recollection of what they are, but that's no surprise. The party poppers, the gun going off, it seems familiar somehow. Leave that part of the puzzle to you. I have my own puzzle to figure out. Well, shall we go back now? Back to your new present? Let's go! Whee! Sissel, are you there? Lynn is talking to me? If you're there, could you say something? If you're not there, guess I'm just a weird girl who talks to herself. Well, you are kind of a weird girl, whether you talk to yourself or not. Alright. Go say hello. Hi, Lynn. You are here. I knew it. I just had that feeling. Shame on you for not, for stepping foot in a girl's head uninvited. Wait a minute. Don't give me that a ghost doesn't have to feel bit. I just said it's just a figure of speech. Oh. Hey, did I say anything? There! The tone! It's that tone of yours that makes me mad. So, did you have something in particular you wanted to say to me? I just thought I'd share some information with you. I'm investigating a case right now. A murder case, and I'm doing it alone. A murder case? All by yourself? Yes, well, that's because the case was closed a long time ago. The culprit is already behind bars, forgotten by the world. So why are you looking into it then? Because I think the person's innocent, that's why. There's something strange behind the case, some big mystery, I firmly believe that. So, anyway, I finally have my memory back. I'm not at liberty to tell you about the case. But if there's anything else you want to know, I'll try to answer what I can. Lynn is my only lead. I would like to ask her about a few things. Alright. About the one who shot me. Excuse me. You have your life and your memory back now. So let me ask you again. Who shot me tonight? Yeah, I thought that might be the first thing on your mind. What else would it be? There's a good chance I was shot while I was with you, after all. I'm afraid. My memory just isn't clear on that part. Not clear. I met with you tonight, and then you fell down right in front of me. I think I remember seeing that part. Pretty sure you were shot. Maybe from somewhere far away? So you didn't see the culprit? I'm sorry, I wish I could be more of more help. Bleh. But I know I wasn't the one who shot you. Your colleagues seem to think you're a suspect, though. I wanted the information you had for me. Why would I shoot you before I got it? Information, huh? I wonder what info I had for her. Talk about the girl with the bow. By the way, I see you have a little roommate? Camilla? How do you know about her? There was a tiny incident at your apartment a little while ago. An incident? What kind of incident? What happened? Is Camilla alright? She's fine, thanks to her loyal little friend Missile. Although I did have a little trouble bringing him back to life. Oh my. What in the world is going on? Why would anybody want to hurt Camilla and Missile? You're being targeted by a certain organization. What? I saw them. The people who were calling you their target. So I'm a suspect and a target. Could this night possibly get any worse? Does sound pretty rough. Are you sure you'll be okay on your own? Huh? You know what they say, when it rains it pours. Isn't it time you admitted you need me? Need my powers? I'm sorry. I can't cooperate with you. Yes, you saved my life tonight. I'm completely grateful for that. But as a detective, I still can't trust you. That's too bad. Let's get the information. So I had some important information that you wanted, huh? That's right. You called the station yesterday, and you asked to talk to me. You told me you had an important lead on the case I was working on. Important lead, eh? You said you wanted to meet me and talk to me directly tonight at the junkyard. And you fell for it? Even given how fishy it sounds? You're the last person I want to hear that from, you know. But I just couldn't let it go, no matter how shady it seemed. That's because I'm running out of time. Hey, that's right, you said something was going down tonight. Does that something have to do with the case you're working on? I'm sorry, but I can't talk about it. Oh boy. But I guess I understand. Alright. So what are you gonna do now? Run, I guess. They'll catch me again if I don't get out of here. I have to get to the restaurant. I'm worried about Camilla. Oh yeah. What is it? That chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right? What about you, Sissel? What are you gonna do? I don't know, to tell you the truth. You're my only lead. If you leave. I just realized. You and I are in the same boat. We're both looking for answers tonight, and neither of us has anybody to help us. That about sums it up. Hey, even if you can't cooperate with me, how about we just agree to use each other? That's not a bad idea. You're on. But can I ask you to do a favor for me first? What's that? I need you to sneak into a certain place for me. A prison, to be exact. Prison? That's the place I was calling from the office upstairs. I want you to go find out a certain prisoner's work schedule for tomorrow. Work schedule? For a prisoner? Yes, the prisoners are given different job details every day. Each prisoner's schedule is for the next day is written on a small blackboard in his cell. So just go check out a certain prisoner's blackboard, huh? Okay. This prisoner number is D99. If you do that, I'll cooperate with you. Okay, you're on. Okay, see you later. See ya. But don't die again. If you can help it. We're gonna go! We're gonna team up! We're a team! Hooray! Looks like I hold the key to the case Lynn is investigating. She holds the key to solving the mystery of me. We've started up a strange relationship of cooperation. Lynn gave me an assignment. My task is to go check out tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99. I'd better get to the prison. Wow. New song, Complication. New illustration. Let's save. Save. Chapter 6, 9:03 p.m. Lost memories of self? Forgotten murder case? A dead guy and a detective joined forces to find out the truth behind them both. The detective assigned the dead guy a task. To sneak into the prison and find out a certain prisoner's schedule for tomorrow. What should I care? I don't have a schedule for tomorrow. That's how I'm feeling about it at the moment. Trick time! We gotta get up there. Whee! Wonder how that detective who keeps dying is doing. I hope she's still alive. Bet she's pretty pleased with herself. Keeping so much of the Reaper's attention focused on her. That little lady's waiting for her at the chicken kitchen. After I take care of this assignment, I better head there too. It's all over. It's all over for me. Lynn, my sweet, cute Lynn, who shines as bright as the sun, ran away on me. And then those detectives, those magic bookends, blue and green, yelled at me. Forget about that. Now you listen to me, kid. Yes, sir. You're bright as the sun, Lynn probably doesn't even know you exist. And those detectives that will probably yell at you your whole life. Never mind fretting about every little setback. Enjoy your life. Get what you can out of it. Mister. Would you mind just leaving me alone? Alright. We need to get to the prison. Which we should be able to do. Like one here. Or is there any more dialogue here? I'm assuming we just go to the office. Oh yeah. Easy. So how are the preparations coming along? I think they're taking care of them right now. Yeah, man, I'm not looking forward to this. That kind of surprises me. Coming from you, I didn't know you thought about such things. By the way, that was me being sarcastic. Just in case you didn't catch that. 2 more hours, and then it's time. Guess we should just get back to work. Yeah, I guess you're right. The atmosphere sure seems tense. Guess I'll get back to my work as well. I want you to go find out a certain prisoner's work schedule for tomorrow. Yes, the prisoners are given different job details each day. Blech. I keep resettling in my chair. Sorry if you guys hear the squeaking. Each prisoner's schedule for the next day is written on a small blackboard in his cell. Prisoner number is D99. Alrighty then. How do I get into these cells? I better try to get some information in here first. So, got the memos, examine monitor, tiny rooms, Yeah, we've seen this before. Let this go. Do, do. Do, 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 do. Hey, Bailey. Try pinning up your memos a little better next time. Let me see this thing. Inspection prisoner C-74. It's almost time for that. I'd better prepare. Prisoner C-74, eh? What did that big whale do anyway? You don't know about the Metro Police Department siege case? Metro who what? C-74 barricaded himself into the Metro Police Department and took siege of the place. He even pointed a huge flamethrower at the Chief Commissioner. Why the heck did he do that? Arson. Arson is the answer. Now, that's what the detectives who surrounded him asked, too. What are your demands, they asked. And? The guy looked confused, thought about it for a while, and said, "Bring me 5 servings of curry and rice on the double." Curry and rice? That's it? Unfortunately, after he was done eating, he torched the commissioner's office with the flamethrower and torched it good. Important documents and the commissioner's mustache were destroyed by the flames. What the heck did he do all that for? Because the curry was too spicy, he said. Huh. Too spicy and I just lost it, he said. Seriously? The case sent shockwaves throughout the country. But it doesn't make any sense in the first place. How did a huge armed guy make it all the way into the commissioner's office alone? It's a complete mystery. What? Why don't they just ask C-74 himself? Maybe they did, but they haven't released anything about it. Apparently it's all a matter of national secrecy. Ugh. Would you quit throwing my important duty memos away? Alright, let's get over there. Hey, Bailey. What's the matter? You can't even pin up a memo properly. Let me see this. Prisoner C-38 to the telephone room. Just made a request to use the telephone. What did that punk do? Oh, the secret rendezvous case. Secret... who? What? C-38 was a singer in a band. This group was playing a concert that was being broadcast all over the country live. Right in the middle of their encore, there was a huge incident. Huge incident? What was it, a murder or something? In a way, it was even worse than a murder because it had to do with national secrets. Huh? National Secrets? A rock band? I'm lost. The song they were doing was called Secret Rendezvous. And the lyrics C-38 were singing were completely different from usual. So how is that a huge incident? Because the new lyrics exposed all of the nation's dark, seamy secrets. Budget misappropriations, foreign economic strategies, illicit dealings, everything. He's caught red-handed in the act of leaking national secrets. Seriously? The case sent shockwaves throughout the country. But it doesn't make any sense in the first place. How would a rock singer know any top-secret information? It's a complete mystery. What? Why didn't they just ask C-38 himself? Maybe they did, but they haven't released anything about it. Apparently, it's all a matter of national secrecy. I love Officer Bailey so much. He's so dramatic. Would you quit throwing my important duty memos away? Alright. Let's flip the switch. Uh-oh. Why do they have a bazooka in here? There you go again, fooling around with that thing. Wasn't me. Don't lie. You know you'd love to see me jump and prepare for any emergency. Yeah, sure, way back when I first got this job. But I've had enough of that now. Besides, you always react exactly the same way. The emergency switch is probably just loose. Probably because I fool around with it too much. Well, it's for emergencies, don't play with it. Anyway, it wasn't me. Maybe you ought to get it repaired, huh? Well, close it back up. It's making me feel on edge. Nah, too much of a pain. A pain? Proper emergency procedures are a pain to you? What a sad, sad state of affairs. Night vision gog. Bazooka. Oh. I wonder? Or no, because I can't flip it back in. I need to be able to get up there. I can't reach it. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. Just the kind of excitement I need to wake me up. Well, I told you, it's for emergencies, don't play with it. And I told you it wasn't me. You know, I thought this work would be a lot more exciting. Sometimes I don't know which is my real job. Going on the rounds or building houses out of cards. Well, you better know. And you ought to know that I'm just kidding. Ugh. Dun, dun. Oh, come on. Let me... Damn it. So why can't I... Bring dinner to prison D99. The chef is preparing it for him right now. Oh, how fancy. D99, eh? Even I know about this one. Yeah? Such a sad case. Hard for us, too. He shot his wife, didn't he? Right in front of a family member. Just awful. Why in the world would he do it? Why would he do something like that, of all people? The motive, everything, all a complete mystery. It's just ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense that he would do anything like that. I don't know the details, but apparently the case is a matter of national secrecy as well. I don't get it. None of it makes any sense. You do know what kind of a prison this is, don't you? The special prison built just for these kinds of special cases. At D99? Who knows what he's thinking or hiding behind that beard of his? I don't like any of it. I knew I couldn't take my job seriously without getting to me. So the prisoner I'm looking for, D99, was convicted of murder, eh? And he apparently has a beard. Whee! Oh! Would you quit throwing my important duty memos away? Time. Oh, here we go. This is C38. It's the rocker! I love that they let him keep his guitar. There we go. There, it's done. That's what I needed. I'm guessing that's the kid they were talking about. The one who's saying the national secrets. He's a prisoner. He must have come from the cells. How do I get over there? I wonder if setting that off does anything? No, not for that room. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Or maybe I'm not forgetting. He's on the phone. I just need to be able to reach over there. But I can't reach the guitar. Or maybe I just need to pass more time. Probably it. Hey, Bailey. Would you quit sending these memos over here? No. Huh? Not until I figure out how you always know the exact instant a memo starts falling. Not until I solve that mystery. Next time I will find the answer next time. Guess it's time to find a new path. Just the button that I can press. Oh! I'm a bit silly. I didn't even think of that. So... So this is the thing that was making that horrible noise a second ago. Guess it's a way for this spiky-haired youth to express himself. Sentiments like, I'm hungry, or I'm thirsty, maybe. Something primitive like that, I bet. Dun 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 dun. Peace out. I'm done. Alright, let's go, let's get into the prison! Alright, C-38, back to your cell. Hey, guardman, how about giving me a little space? That's crazy. Walk yours is dangerous, man. A proper walk for a properly led life. Now let's go. Yo, no lectures, man. I walk my own path, my own way to make my own music. So these are our prisoners. So I finally made it to the cells. Now to find prisoner D99 and check out his work schedule for tomorrow. What could Lynn possibly want with that information? We gotta get down to him. Damn! Don't think I can take another second in this stinking pit. Dun, dun. My guardman is gone. Yeet. All this waiting is wiping me out. Hope this won't finally do it. Go, go, go! Mm. Come on, sausage head. Frick time. Prisoner obviously isn't the one I'm looking for. Prisoner D99 has a beard. There's one of those little blackboards Lynn said would be in the cells. Maybe I should check out Spiky's schedule for tomorrow. So this is one of those little blackboards Lynn mentioned. Let me just give it a little read. Tonight, I lost a lot of things. My life, my memory. But there's a certain skill I've apparently lost, too. I can't read! Yeah, Sissel can't read. That's a bit of an oopsie. I can see there's some kind of writing on the blackboard, but I have absolutely no idea what it means. I can't read Prisoner D99's work schedule for tomorrow. What do I do now? What am I supposed to report back to Lynn now? If I tell her I couldn't read it, she killed me. Or she'd kill me. But actually, I guess I don't have to worry about that one too much. Anyway, might as well try to find Prisoner D99's cell. Hopefully I'll at least be able to find out something while I'm there. I can't go back to Lynn empty-handed. And of course, a ghost doesn't actually have hands. This telephone. Looks like it's an internal line only. It doesn't call outside the prison. So the only places I can go with this telephone are other phones within the building that I've already possessed. We got an internal line. Yeah, we can't do much in this cell. Can I make the toilet flush? No. Little notes. There's a wad of note papers hanging out on the wall. There's a red X drawn on each one. I think it's some kind of letter or symbol, but I don't recall what it means. Uh-oh. Little whiskey. Yeah, play the little dwum. Oh, I gotta wait for him to go back over. I think I might know what I need to do here. An emergency button. An emergency in a prison. That's gonna be a pretty bad situation. I'll just give it a little try. Go, go, go! That was quite an uproar, I guess. I bet each prisoner reacts differently to the alarm. Might be fun to watch. Let's see, if I want to change the view, I can use plus the move screen. Maybe their behavior will give me a clue about my next step. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Big man. Yeah, don't ask me why this character is built like this. All clear. Trick time. See? So, this looks like he's D99. Got the beard. Big man. So, if I sound the alarm, it gets people moving, eh? Maybe I can use their movements to get around myself. That way I can get an idea of what's going on in each cell. Ooh, let's get in there. There we go. Do 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 do. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to use that spoon. Just because I know it's what it's used for. His head is so long. I don't know why he's built this way. Updated the phone book. Still can't read. But I better go check out Prisoner D99's cell anyway. Maybe I can find some kind of information that might help Lynn out. Besides, I want to see what this prisoner Lynn is Lynn is investigating looks like. By the looks of him, that must be the curry lover from the police department siege case. Never mind that. Where did he go? What's going on in this cell? Anyway, there's a little blackboard here too. Just to be safe, maybe I better check the curry lover schedule. Yep, that. There we go. And he's back. Grab the spoon. Get over here. Same thing here. Looks like this is just an internal phone. Internal phone 2 doesn't call outside. So the only places to go. Yep. Looks like the curry lover comes back when he hears the bell. Can't make heads or tails out of his behavior once he gets back, though. This prisoner isn't the one I'm looking for. I'll just chalk this guy up to it takes all kinds. Better try to find a path to D99's cell. What a strange cell. The prisoner inside it seems to be enjoying himself. This is the last cell in this area. That means that this man is humming to himself. So that means that this man humming to himself must be prisoner D99. According to what the guards said. D99, yep, he did this. Shot his wife. What in the world really happened? And why is Lynn so concerned about about this prisoner? I don't know the answers, and I guess there's no need for me to know. I have only one objective. I have to find out what this painter's work schedule is for tomorrow. Updated the phone book. Here we go. So the work schedule for tomorrow of prisoner D99. The information Lynn's looking for should be written on this blackboard. Fortunately, I've lost the ability to read. But here I am anyway. Least I can do is take a look. Huh? What could this mean? There's nothing written on the board at all. I think something was written on the blackboards for the other prisoners. This board is clean as blank as the day it was hung here. Uh-oh. So I have the answer Lynn was looking for. Tomorrow work schedule for D99 is nothing. Would this information have mean anything to her? It's not up to me to know or care. That's how I feel at the moment, anyway. Trick time. Not being able to read. I was wondering how this was going to turn out. Some things in this world can be read, even if one can't read. Prisoner D99's work schedule for tomorrow is blank. I better get this important information to Lynn as fast as I can. D99, dinner! Quite a feast tonight, I can see. Ah, I'm absolutely crazy about this chicken. Too bad it's all cold and hard, though. I'd say it's been about 2 hours since it was cooked, judging from the way it feels. E99? I know it's kind of pointless to ask now, but just the same, I still want to know. Why did you do it? I agree. Pointless to ask now. My case is colder than this chicken and has been forgotten by everybody. Myself included. Detective Jowd. Now then, let me eat in peace before it gets too cold to cut. There's one more thing I've been wondering for a long time. What's that? Who is the man in that painting? Oh, this? Well, being in prison like this, you start to forget faces, you know? So painting the face that I don't want to forget. And this is the last of those faces. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Now, could you leave me alone for a bit? Let a man eat in peace. Okay, sure. Sorry to bother you. What in the world? What in the world could this mean? Why is there a painting of me in this man's cell? Who exactly is this prisoner? The man whose case Lynn is investigating is painting a picture of me in his cell. I have to go see Lynn, fast. Not for her sake, for mine. Solve this mystery of me. Trick time. Photos, eh? I wonder if these are of his family. This one looks like a young woman holding a baby. Her faces have been blotted out with black paint. Did he do it out of hatred or some other emotion? Thankfully, that's not something I need to know right now. I am actually going to have this be where we end things in Ghost Trick for tonight. Because it's getting late and my voice is getting tired. And I think that is a good kind of little plot development that we can play around with. So, waba. Waba-ba-ba. Oh, let's save the game. But yeah. Things are getting a little spicy today. Because things are getting a little spicy. Oh, yeah. That was fun. And I'm kind of happy with how quickly I was able to get through the locked room puzzle. Because I remember the first time playing it, it took me so long. It took me so long to figure that out. Oh. But here we are. Alright. Thank you to everyone who came by tonight. We'll have more Ghost Trick tomorrow. We're gonna play through more. So I think we're in the middle of chapter 6 right now. I forget how much longer this chapter has. But we got a lot of time. Because I think we're still around like 8 p.m. And we got a long way to go. But yeah. I hope everyone has a good night. Take good care of yourselves, especially in this heat. But I will see you tomorrow for more Ghost Trick. Have a great night, and bye-bye.